Hey guys, so today's video is actually going to be a tag video, and this is the My Makeup Story tag. And I guess looking at the questions, it's just kind of like how you got started with YouTube and what makeup means to you, things like that. So I'm going to get started. And the first question is, obviously reading these off my phone, how old were you when you started wearing makeup? First of all, I would have started wearing makeup when I was like 3.5 if my parents would let me, but my parents did not let me even start to wear anything until like 8th grade. And that was me like begging to wear makeup. So I was 13. I mean, I was literally like, oh my God, like I wanted to wear makeup so bad. I don't know, I was kind of nerdy in school. I didn't really have a ton of friends. I didn't really fit in. I've always looked like so much younger than my age, and I had glasses, and I just didn't fit in with other girls my age. And I know that's like, oh, poor me, but I was just dying to wear makeup because I loved it, and number two, I felt like it would make me a little more confident. So finally in 8th grade, my parents started letting me wear like a little bit of makeup, and then like further on in high school, I started wearing more and more. Number two, how did you get into makeup? Like I kind of mentioned, I feel like I was just always into it. Like I remember watching my mom, who always like every day she would like get ready and do her makeup, and there was hardly ever a day where she just like hung out around the house in sweatpants. Like she always was like dressed and did her hair and did her makeup, and so I just remember sitting in her bathroom and just watching her. And also my aunt, I remember watching her too. She was a little bit younger than my mom, and I just remember like watching her like primp in the mirror, and it was just like, wow, like I just looked up to them so much. And so I feel like I've been into makeup since I can not even remember the age, but for a very long time. Number three, what are some of your favorite brands? I love makeup from pretty much all kinds of different brands, from drugstore to high-end. Like I'm looking at my makeup right now. Foundation right now, I love the Sephora brand foundation, which is weird because I don't have anything else from Sephora brand. I also like the L'Oreal True Match, so I like some drugstore there. Maybelline has a good foundation as well. I do like Urban Decay for like eyeshadows. Lorac, oh my God, I'm obsessed with the Lorac Pro 1 and 2 palettes. Those are like my go-to palettes, so I love those shadows. MAC overall, like if I had to pick one brand that I feel like does a really good job on so many different levels and so many different parts of makeup, I feel like MAC does a really phenomenal job. I am still like slowly growing my makeup collection, so I'm sure that I will continue to try out different brands. There's brands that I haven't tried like even one thing from, so I'm still doing that slowly but surely, but I like so many different brands, so a lot of them. Number four, what does makeup mean to you? I don't really feel like, oh yeah, I'm this really creative, artsy person. I don't know, but with makeup, I feel like I am able to be creative with different looks, but also I think it is just something that allows women and people to be confident. And especially for me, I mean, it's just, I love the transformation of it. And so for me, it's just a tool that allows confidence, or allows confidence to come out in people, and then also the creative side. So that's what it means to me. Number five, if you could only wear 4 products on your face, what would they be? First of all, how dare you? 4 products. Okay, so eyebrows. I literally have like the worst eyebrows ever, so I have to fill them in. And then definitely foundation, because I don't feel like I have that great of skin. I think I could get away without, I'm looking in the mirror, I feel like I could get away without wearing concealer if I had a good enough foundation. Lipstick, because I'm going to be sneaky, and I could wear my lipstick as a blush, and blush is really important to me. And lashes, because no mascara that I found transforms your eyes the way lashes do. So I know that's not technically a makeup product, but those were the 4 things that I would love to have on my face. Number 6, what is your favorite thing about makeup? I feel like this is kind of going back to what does makeup mean to you, but really for me, it's the transformation that takes place when I put makeup on or when I do makeup for somebody else. That's my absolute favorite thing. I think everybody should be confident in their own naked skin. They should be confident wearing no makeup, and there's plenty of times I go out of the house wearing zero makeup whatsoever, but the transformation from feeling like I can be whoever I want to be with makeup, it totally transforms how I look and therefore how I feel about myself. So that's my favorite thing. Number 7, what do you think about drugstore makeup versus high-end makeup? Like I said, I really like both. I think that high-end does better with some things. For example, eyeshadow. I'm sure that there's some good drugstore eyeshadow out there, like the L'Oreal Infallibles. I know that those are pretty good shadows, but typically when I go to buy some eyeshadows, I almost never look at drugstore. And again, not to say that they don't have good ones, I never am like, oh, let me go see what Maybelline has. Like, it's always, okay, this is the palette I want, and these are the shadows. I want this and this from MAC. It's always like eyeshadows, high-end, definitely. Foundation, I think that they tend to do better with high-end as well, but I have a couple really good drugstore foundations. Also, one more is mascara. I feel like drugstore mascara is so great, and I don't feel the need to buy a high-end mascara. You know what I mean? So I think that I go to high-end for some things and drugstore for other things. Number 8, what is one tip of advice you could give a beginner? I would say so generic, but practice, because really, like, that's the only way. I mean, there's people who, will be like, oh, wow, I like your makeup, and I could never do that. And I'm like, literally, number 1, practice, practice, practice. Like, I did not just like, yeah, hey guys, like, I'm really good, which I don't even think I'm really good, but I just have done makeup so much to myself, and I've had the chance to practice on some of my friends and family, and so I have the man hours put in to where I feel like I know a decent amount and I can put a look together confidently. And then the other thing is invest in decent brushes, because the tools, I feel, make such a big difference. I mean, you can go from having like very little knowledge and very little technique, but if you have a good brush, and that doesn't mean it has to be a MAC brush or a, super expensive brush. It can be, there's some very quality brushes that are less expensive, but just invest in good brushes and practice. Number 9, what is one makeup trend you never understood? I don't know. Like, I can think of clothing trends I don't like or never understood, but makeup, I mean. And number 10, what do you think about the beauty community on YouTube? I think the beauty community on YouTube is pretty amazing. Like, when I tell people, like, yeah, this is my hobby, this is my biggest passion, I do beauty videos on YouTube, most of them look at me like, what do you mean? A lot of people are like, oh, that's different. And I'm like, actually, you'd be pretty surprised at how big the community is and how many people are doing it. I don't know. I think because of that, it takes more for a person to actually stand out and to get subscribers and loyal viewers. But at the same time, I'm so inspired by so many other YouTubers. I mean, literally, I start my morning off by checking my social media, and that includes watching, the people who I subscribe to. And there's plenty of mornings where I don't really feel like getting out of bed, and watching somebody do their makeup or watching somebody talk about like a get ready with me or something, that like, okay, like now I want to do my makeup. Like, it literally inspires me. So I absolutely love it, and I'm so happy that I've kind of like started to become a part of it slowly but surely. And I would love to eventually, like, you hear about YouTubers saying, oh, my friend so-and-so, her channel is XYZ. I would love to, like, meet someone from YouTube and actually, like, start a relationship, like, friendship with them. And that way we can, like, talk back and forth about different products. Because while I do have some friends that are, interested in makeup, like a lot of girls are, I don't think anybody truly like gets the passion and like obsession of like products and makeup and technique. And I don't think anybody else in day-to-day life really gets it, but if I were to be friends with like another YouTuber, I feel like we could totally connect. And so I hope I get the opportunity, like, it sounds like I have no friends, but I hope I get the opportunity to like meet somebody and, you know, collaborate with somebody like I see a lot of other YouTubers do. And I think that's when I would get the most out of the beauty community on YouTube. So that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really want to do more of these tag videos. I personally love watching them. This was really easy and fun to film. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!